So we started with a small organization which was a repair office in back in Kenya in 1998. This is when the original company was meant only to repair computers, because as two directors came from a working background, we did not have capital to start the company. Slowly, as the service business grew, people started asking us to sell them computers. This is how slowly our journey started becoming selling of computer. We started doing it in Kenya. When we did well, we expanded into the East African region. When we expanded East African region, most of the vendors started noticing us that we are really doing good work. And then we started setting up partnerships with Dell, HP, Lenovo, Toshiba. They took us to Middle East. When we did very well into West Africa first, we were given opportunity to distribute in Middle East. When we did Middle East very well, we were now given North Africa opportunity. We are also in the SADC now. We are also into Saudi Arabian region now. Since 1998, when we started with a small this thing, we are now present in more than 32 countries. We represent more than 35 brands. We are around 1100 people in the organization. And last year, which we clocked in March 2025, we did around $1.3 billion in terms of our revenue, which makes us one of the biggest IT distributor across Africa. While coming, we all know today everything is driven by AI. So AI is one of the key solution which everybody is looking for. Mitsumi has started gearing up for this thing. We have a lot of AI based solutions. All our vendors like Dell, HP, all of them have also a lot of AI solutions which we actually go in the market. So we think AI is one of the biggest driver. Cloud adaptation in Africa is picking up very strongly across Africa and Middle East. So we also see a lot of business coming out in the cloud business. Of course, when everybody goes digital now, the security is very important. So cyber security is fueling the growth across Africa, every region, every aspect. This we have also started noting that now the edge computing, like in your computer with AI devices, is picking up very fast. This is actually the vision of most of the vendors going forward next 2 years with Windows refresh coming in. We are thinking the AI PCs, AI ready PCs are going to do really well. So, the name Africa, when we actually talk Africa, we are 52 countries. So each country has its own regulations, each country has its own policies. So to deal with 52 different policies sometimes makes it difficult, because you want to import something in one region, you pay duties and it cannot be going to the other region. They have their own regulations of importation. So one of is the biggest hurdle where we are not aligned. Of course, most of the organizations or the countries are trying to come together, but like what we have in United States or UAE, where one place caters to the entire population, we don't have that in Africa, which is a drawback, that every small entities we have to only cater with a small company, and every 52 countries you need 52 companies. So 52 balance sheets, 52 different accounting, 52 clearing system, 52 stock location is what we have to go through in Africa. That is one of the biggest thing. Our youth population is gearing up for the next generation, but a very high level trained manpower is a big struggle still we face. Of course, Morocco is a very mature region, so we have a lot of good people here. But back in West, East, and Central Africa, we really have manpower challenges who are really trained. So we are getting up, we are putting up infrastructure on training these people so that they can now be ready for the cloud and the AI this thing. Government duties also take us back, because most of our countries are looking for revenues from different type of products, and all the IT in certain parts of Africa are very heavily taxed. So it makes the product very expensive for people to afford that. We are coming up with the solution of giving them on installments like monthly payment, pay as you use, all those different avenues we are coming up. But these are one of the some of the few challenges we face across Africa. Yeah, as I said, the young generation is coming up so strongly. They are very tech savvy. So they really want new products. They really want to try new technologies. Despite the affordability, they're still trying. So that is the consumer section of Africa is really growing. Plenty of fintech companies are coming to Africa. Our also youths are putting up new fintech companies. We see a lot of growth in that region as well. That is a fuel generation. Africa generally now government also realize that IT is the way to go. If they want to go around in the world, so they are also investing a lot in terms of e-governance, digitalization, smart cities. So many things are. The government is also emphasizing a lot on IT infrastructure to be placed in. So all this combined, we see at least double-digit growth from their GDPs of most of the countries in Africa, which is coming up. GITEX has given all the African people a platform to come and display to our strengths, to our abilities, that yes, Africa is gearing up. Yeah, and so SOS to Mitsumi is doing. We're bringing in lot of solutions by on AI. So we have different verticals which we work on. We work on finance. We work on government to stop a lot of frauds in their system. We work with lot of banks and insurance companies to detect on all the work they do, improve their abilities. We also work with some of our vendors like Dell, HP, all of them, where we are focusing on their technologies which we can take to the market along with NVIDIA, so that we can give a new and more smarter and more infrastructure ready solutions to plenty of countries in Africa. So that is what we are showcasing here. We are also showcasing the edge computing, which is a new word which is coming up, where your AI would be driven on your computer instead of like today the chat GPT does processing in server somewhere and just gives you result. Now we coming up with new edge driven AI ready computers and consumer units, where you would have all your processing right sitting. So when you don't even have a lot of bandwidth and stuff, you are still okay. You can still run all the AI solutions is there. Despite of that, Mitsumi also has a consumer business as well. So we do a lot of cameras, we do a lot of lenses and stuff, because that is also business which Africa does very well. So we have a box of full solution. We have Scandies where we put in a lot of memory and processing units in there. So we bringing in so many different solutions in the market. I first of all want to thank all of our partners and vendors who have really supported us in Middle East and Africa. Despite so many challenges we were facing, all what we discuss currently, they have stood strong. They are growing very strongly. So I want to really thank them for what they have helped us, not only as Mitsumi but as a lot of countries. They are participating and doing very good in terms of their digital transportation to the country. So all the partners, good luck. We carry forward all the good work you are doing. We are here to support you, and anything you need from us, we are here.